everyone. It's 2023. Can you believe it?
No,
I can't. It's here. 2022 went by like that. But on the channel, you like right at the same place where you click this, we talked about 2022 with our favorites in TV, streaming, film. Go look at that. Glenn gave you his picks. Heather gave you her picks. I gave you my picks. Let us know. Watch all the things. But right now, we're going to talk about what we're excited for in 2023. Heather, we're here. Can you believe it?
no. I'm going to pretend that I'm on a different place in a different time. But space is also, time is also relative, and it's a straight line and a circle. So Thor explained it. Watch that shit.
How about you, Glenn? We're here in 2023. What do you think?
Heather, that was great. I just you caught me all. I didn't know we were going existential with it. That caught me off guard. But I'm very happy that we're in 2023, the year of our Lord 2023. Very excited. It's good. It's good that we've made it this far. I'm excited to see what we have in store for 2023. I think we're gonna have some hotness, new interviews, new on the spots, new reviews, reacts, all that good stuff. I'm excited for 2023. Somewhat, I'm nervously apprehensive because the way that it started out is looking more shit showy than 2022, which is crazy. But we'll see, because we still have a whole year. I'll go back to 2020. 2020 started, everybody was happy. 2020 started, everybody was like, all right, cool. 2019 was crazy, but we're going to bounce back in 2020. And then, Kobe died and shit just went off the rails from there. And it still has not stopped.
When the orange guy went into office is when the shit hit the fan for me. I don't know about you. Yeah, Kobe was a heartbreaker.
Nah, Kobe was
Trump.
That was
the office. Was a
what that was definitely like but I feel like during that it was like, okay, that shit's crazy, but life over here is it was separate. And then the Kobe thing was just like, nah, it's all coming crashing down, like everything's
it did. It very literally did.
And it literally did, like not shortly there, because I think he died in February, and then we've been on a continuing crescendo of shit up until now. And then an NFL game gets canceled, which never happens. Someone almost dies on the field. That just insanity. Like, when is this all? What is happening? So anyways, with all that being said, I didn't go quite as existential as you, Heather, but I feel like I'm teetering into the same realm where it's like, what more could happen? But let's I don't even I don't even want to ask that, because I've asked that before. I was like, what more could happen? And then it just kept happening. So
knock on wood.
That was long-winded. I'm ready for 2023 movies, films, and streaming. So let's get into that.
Let's talk about things that gets our mind off of reality in our existence. Speaking of existentialism.
Existential.
Oh, shit, now none of us can goddamn say it. Thank you.
We know words.
We all take a syllable. Everybody take one syllable. Get the word out.
Let's talk all the things of what gets our minds off of the insanity, but also inspires us, entertains us, educates us. That is what the why film, TV, filmmaking, creativity is a medium I love, and why the three of us get together every week to get our minds off of our realities and also just inspire each other and educate each other and entertain each other. I think everything is all fluid. It's connected. It helps the world move on from down periods like this. So let's get moving from this down period in the opening of our 2023 anticipation. Let's talk streaming and TV. We have a laundry list of things we're excited about. Let me throw it to Heather. And then after we're done just having this convo, we're going to each give you our top pick with a trailer. So let's just talk TV streaming. What are you guys excited about? Heather, we got the list up here. You're looking at the list.
We've got a full list. I'm really excited for Mayfair Witches, which actually comes out in 5 days or something like that. Really excited for a whole bunch of minis coming to Disney Plus. We got Secret Invasion. We've got Agatha coming finally. Yay! and Echo, which is a continuation from Hawkeye, which Renner,
Yes. Oh yeah, the shit show. That was another thing that was like sad opening of 2023.
He's alive, he survived, he's kept his leg. So we're gonna keep going with that. We also have we have a lot of really great comic content coming. Some of it we'll talk about in a little bit. Keep your fingers crossed for HBO shit in general. Batman Caped Crusader has not officially been canceled yet. It's unfortunate that the main voice actor did pass away, R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. But crossing fingers that animated series is still coming.
Yeah, totally with that. Glenn, how are you feeling TV streaming wise 2023 anticipation?
There's a lot of Marvel is capturing me. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with these new series. As much as you guys loved She-Hulk, I feel like Marvel felt the heat from a lot of their stream, even the ones that we did like. Marvel felt the heat that they weren't received as well as a lot of, like, you all deep comic book fans felt about them. Like you all liked them. A lot of other people who maybe aren't as big of fans or even were big of fan, they didn't like them for whatever reason. They felt the heat and they're like scaling back. So it'll be interesting to see how much they put out there and which ones they deem as good enough to be out there. I really am interested to see what they put out there. Secret Invasion and Agatha being two that I really want to check out. And what else is coming out there? I want to see, and Echo, of course, I want to see that as well. And of course, the new seasons of things that should be coming out this year. I'm kind of excited. To see the new seasons of things coming out. I think Thrones probably, or House of Dragon is going to have a new season at the end of the year, hopefully. But it may not be out until 2024, which would be a tragedy. But it would be sad. It wouldn't be a tragedy. It'd suck. But with everything going so crazy in the world, you can't be like a tragedy.
Yeah, right?
It's like, we lost Stan Lee. That was Stan Lee was a tragedy. You know what I mean? Like that. Anywho, I'm looking forward to all of that stuff, all the stuff that Marvel's coming out and streaming. Then I got one top pick that I'll share with you all when we get to the top streaming pick that we're going to talk about.
All right. So I echo ditto on all the things Heather and Glenn spoke on. Y'all know, if y'all been tuned to NRW, subscribe to NRW. We'll be talking all the things Disney Marvel related. I'm sure as the new season of Mandalorian drops, Glenn and I did the first 2 seasons, I believe.
Yep.
I don't know if Heather jumped on those, but with Heather, she and I did a lot of the Marvel seasons. Yeah. So we'll be talking all the things on all of this. And I actually feel bad about Mayfair Witches with Heather just bringing that up because I actually have all the screeners for that. So she could have seen them all. Yeah,
why?
I'm sorry.
I asked you because
I'm sorry. I forget.
Mayfair Witches.
Kick my ass later. I got you. I can make that happen after we're done with this. I'm sorry. I'll make it happen. I promise. Yeah. So let's now get to TV streaming our top picks. Heather, I'll throw it back to you. Don't hurt me. Introduce your trailer. Or actually, no, it's gonna be me. I forgot. I'm starting it off. Okay. My top streaming pick. Trailer. I don't exactly have a trailer, but I have kind of a behind the scenes featurette for its first season. I'm really excited for American-born Chinese, based on the comic graphic novel of the same name. Here we go.
Jin, did you wear clean underwear?
Yeah, I did, Mom. What kind of a question is that?
Hilarious.
The American-Born Chinese is a show based on Jin Yang's graphic novel that explores culture and identity through the lens of adolescence.
We're twins. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of magic. It's a lot of badass action.
The show wants to be what we are, which is our own version of American.
Dude, welcome to rockstar status. This is pretty cool.
And we're adding a lot of characters that you would recognize if you watch Chinese movies.
We've put together this pretty crazy dream team of creatives, both behind and in front of the camera.
Whoa!
We're on Disney Plus, so it's like the home of these big, epic folk tales, from Cinderella to Little Mermaid, and the Monkey King in Chinese mythology is another one.
Do you know anything about the Monkey King?
Local? Everybody knows him.
We have the chance here to expand from the family to the superhero-ness of the Monkey King. With 8 episodes and a main character like Jin Wong,
Please don't say anything to make him mad.
their highs are your highs, and their lows are your lows. The heart of the show is this friendship.
Come on, throw me one.
It is a magical ride. And that's what Disney Plus is about, isn't it?
There we go, y'all. I am super excited for this series as an American-born Asian, Filipino-American. Yeah, this is going to be my top streaming pick.
When did that happen?
What?
When did you become
I know, right? An American-born Asian? I was born.
I know. When did that happen?
Y'all know I'm a super proud Filipino-American. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm super psyched for this. Heather, I know you're a fan of the comics, the graphic novel, I believe, by Jin Lung Yang, amazing creator.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you who are parents that watch this, American Born Chinese does remain on summer reading lists and winter reading lists, so it is absolutely worth a read. It's a great book, and it's like they said in the trailer. The stories might be from an Asian American perspective, but they are meant to be reflected in everyone. The story is very open. It's very careful. It's very it's both race driven and people driven. So it's a really great book. Like at my first store when we would actually like sell out like 5 or 6 copies like a week during the summer. That and Smile. Have your kids read those 2 books.
Smile's awesome too. Yeah.
You will they will be better for those books. You will be better for those books.
Love it. Glenn, have you heard about this series, this book?
I don't know if you saw my reaction when we came back from the trailer, but it was basically like, I want this. This is amazing. I really like what they were doing. Of course, I love Daniel Destin. What's the last one?
Creed and Cretin. I can't pronounce his last name either.
DDC. That's what I'm called. That guy is great. I love what he did with Shang-Chi. I thought that was amazing. And this just looks fire. It's got Michelle Yeoh in it. And the Monkey King. I'm here for it, bro. Woo! That was a fun ride just in the thing. I can't wait to see the actual trailer for it when they, put one together to see what it's going to be and to actually tune in once it's ready and watch it. It looks fire.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited. And because we have that Disney relationship, I'm looking at you, Disney. Please make some interviews. All of that happen. We need it. All right. I was on a comic tip. I'm going to now throw it over to Heather with her number 1 most anticipated 2023. Which I think is on the comic tip as well.
It is, and it's also on Disney Plus, and it starts in like a month, and it's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Let's get scientific, y'all.
Moon Girl magic! Come on, can't talk right now. Whoa, hold on. Can we just start over? Dad, hi, Pops, hi, Mimi. Sorry, late for school. Lunella Lafayette. Really digging the crazy genius vibe. I mean, I am the smartest 13-year-old. And now, I have a dinosaur. Say cheese. Now we got supervillains? Somebody call the Avengers!
Do they even go below 14th Street?
Oh, this day couldn't be any worse. Yeah. If I don't clean up this crime, the LES is going downhill, and next thing you know, I'm moving to Jersey! No disrespect to Jersey. What do we do?
Absolutely disrespect to Jersey.
What are you supposed to be? Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. And Casey. Oh no, I got in way over my head and I can't fix this.
Well, if you're looking to fix something, never too late.
Hey, we'll get through it. What do we do when the going gets tough?
We roll with it.
Moon Girl magic! Like my mom always says one girl can make a difference.
Especially when that girl is you.
Move, girl magic!
I love it. I love it. There we go, Heather.
Good job, Heather.
Lunella was first introduced to comics in 2015. She was part of the Terrigenesis bomb that happened. She is Inhuman, and yes, she is another Inhuman to come into the Marvel universe. I will not get into the Miss Marvel is actually an Inhuman, not an X-Men thing, right? Or not a mutant thing, not right now. But her and her pet dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus Rex, they are superheroes. Lunella is one of the top 5 mostest smartest people on the planet in the MCU or in the Marvel universe in general. And I'm just so excited. I'm going to call it right now. I think this is going to be easily top 3 television shows of the year. It is definitely going to be. I'm absolutely going to say this is probably going to have the best soundtrack of the year. And that is with Spider-Verse coming out. So I am going to say that I think it's going to be the best.
That was fire.
Yeah. I'm dropping the gauntlet right now, and I'm saying I think that it's actually going to have a better soundtrack than Spider-Verse. Not much. It might be like, here's Spider-Verse and like here's Girl and Devil Dinosaur. But I think that they are going to be competing hard against each other. So yeah. I'm really excited. The book is really great. It is all ages. She's absolutely a great character. A lot of fun, and she has a pet T-Rex. So
how cute is that?
Right? Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
What do y'all think? What did y'all think?
This looks so. I'm definitely getting Spider-Verse vibes. It's so cute and fun. One thing that I don't think people talk about in the Marvel universe is there's a heavy focus on science and technology. And you got to think about what that does to like kids, like, and that's something that's sorely lacking. Everybody wants to be this rich or famous and but who wants to invent? And now you have like a lot of these superheroes. You see like young Black girls who are in this mold of like inventors or creators, engineers, that type of thing. And it's really, really cool to see. I want to see more of it. This looks really fun too. Obviously, I'm gonna go check it out. Love the little Afro puffs. I love the whole situation, man. It looks fun. I'm interested to see like pet dinosaur. Who do you want to pet dinosaur when they're young? And it's just fun. Like, hey, I'm just an adventurer. I'm doing all this cool stuff, and then like, oops, I accidentally created some like super villains. Dang, and in over your head situations. I'm all about those to see how she gets out of it, or if she gets out of it. And then of course the great thing about this is being animated. Cameos are so much easier to do. So you could have a cameo, you could have it be canon, and it's just interesting. Now, one thing I was going to say is the Terrigenesis bomb that you were talking about. I am so sad because I loved how they introduced Terrigenesis in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I thought that they could. I was hoping that they would somehow put that into the movies of the MCU. And I didn't like the Inhuman series that they did, which was different, which was, you know what I mean, like. I don't think it had any connection to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I'm glad that connection wasn't there. So they don't have to, enter that, even though they have Black Bolt in Doctor Strange or whatever.
Different universe.
Right, different universe, but it was the same Black Bolt, right? Yeah, same actor. But I'm interested to see if the Inhumans do make an appearance in the MCU along with mutants, because you got to have. Like, I think having that trifecta of, the world before, the world with mutants, and then also Inhumans is very interesting. I was very glad they brought in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm very glad to see Moon Girl. Is it confirmed that she is Inhuman in this?
It is not. She is an Inhuman. Mm-hmm. What the Terrigenesis has not taken effect in. Well, no, I guess it technically did. Technically, Inhumans is canon. Technically, yes, it is connected to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was just canceled after 3 episodes. They have not said that it's not there, and that's why the guy who played Black Bolt is Black Bolt in Doctor Strange. He's a different version.
Having that universe in existence is fine. It was just, it sucked that it was not executed.
Oh no, it was terrible. I will never forgive anyone who did that to my Medusa. Ever.
I've never seen it actually, so I am kind of interested. I kind of do want to check it out just because I've never seen it. So I
don't think it's available. I don't think
Anyway.
they purposely made it available. So, but I will say that they have not confirmed it. They have not confirmed, other than in Doctor Strange, in a different universe that Inhumans exist. Because once again, they made Kamala a mutant, not a Inhuman, and she is canonically how we truly got the Terrigenesis bomb. That's how you truly saw it. Was she was the first one to really change, and I am personally devastated by what they did to Inhumans. I'm personally devastated.
Okay.
But hopefully with Moon Girl we'll get him. Anyway, Kuya P, I'll get off my high horse.
No worries. I love this nerd stuff, and all of us know we can go even longer on this, but we know we want to talk about a lot of other things. But I'm excited for those future conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited for this. Ditto with everything Glenn said. I love that this is, again, bringing STEM to the world and how important that is for the next generation. It's so beautiful. I don't know about that Infinity Gauntlet drop that you said with the soundtrack, Heather, but I am excited for it because I am aware of the people that will be behind it. So we'll see. I'm excited for us as fans that we'll get just some great content. But yeah, super excited. But what did ring true with what Glenn was saying in regards to just all this material we're getting in STEM and Black scientists and young women, like we just got Riri in Wakanda Forever. It just reminded me, we're getting Lunella. Maybe we can get Riri in this as well as a animated character, like to Glenn's point, that they could easily put them as a voiceover actor or whatever in there and make an appearance. I know we're getting an Ironheart series, and I was curious, are we getting that in 2023? I know you have a list here.
I think it's in 2020. I think it's in 2024.
It's a future. It's the following year. Okay.
Yeah,
I was just half curious, when is Ironheart going to drop? That reminded
me. It says 2023, so maybe.
Oh,
maybe. Okay. I can't remember. We also have to think Bob Iger is changing a lot of stuff, so we could
that is true.
Changes. He does want to transition a lot more out of television into film, which I'm kind of 50-50 on, to be quite honest. I would love to see more in film, but at the same time, having the access in Disney with Disney Plus is really, really helpful. It also kind of negates the reason we pay for it.
Well, I will say this. I think what they're going to do, and this is what I think is speaking to, not having as much, is I think instead of having a series that's a 20-minute episode, 8 episodes, right? They're just going to shrink that down and do like they did with Werewolf by Night, where it's like they just make like a 1 hour thing of like an insert kind of for the comics. I think they're going away from the serialized TV, except for something like Loki that is like longer form, because each of those are like an hour, so or 45 minutes or whatever it was. But the shorter ones, because like She-Hulk, for example, was like 20 minutes, and you're waiting every week for 20 minutes, where you could just like put that all together and make it a movie or a longer format special event.
I hope they keep both. I like the mixture of the specials and being able to tell a better story by having it spread out a little bit. I feel that.
Yeah. The shows that are 20 minutes, I feel like you could make them a 1 hour movie.
I disagree, but I'm not going. I don't think it's a conversation for right now.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
We know we can go long.
Yeah. I was just like, we could talk about this, but it's going to get hefty.
Yeah.
So we'll save that for as these shows come out, because we're going to talk on it. You got it. So I'm going to throw it back over to Glenn with his top streaming pick, TV. Glenn, what do you got?
I think that we did this in order of when it's coming out. So we're waiting a while for American Born Chinese. That's going to be, and then a little bit closer to us is Moon Girl. But you could see it next week or in 2 weeks. I think you could see my pick in 2 weeks, and it'll be The Last of Us.
Week and a half.
Perfect segue. I like that, Glenn.
Yeah,
Kudos.
Good.
Thanks, man.
Kudos.
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Why
was so important.
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
So great.
I'm taking you with me. Do what I say when I say it. Got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You come this far, then you know what's out there.
Damn.
You're not gonna scare us. Scared him?
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
Oh my goodness.
You might not be her father, but you were someone's.
You trust me?
What is that?
There we go.
So Last of Us, you got 11 days left, and then it's going down. I'm so excited about this. Now, this is not going against my horror rule. You know what I mean? This is a thriller. This isn't horror. It's a thriller, even though there's zombies in it. But post-apocalyptic, I don't know. I'm super here for it. I'm excited about it. I don't know what's going to happen because I didn't play the video game, but I was very, very much intrigued by like the storyline and getting to see Pedro Pascal, who's the best. I guess he's the best the best babysitter in Hollywood.
Yes. Dad roles. That's all he does is play dads.
Dad, bro.
Wonder Woman. That's all he did was play a dad.
Dad roles. He's just dad roles. That's dad right there. He's a great dad. He always comes back for the kids, man. So I'm very excited to see what happens in this one. I love these series. I love being immersed in these worlds. I don't know if it's because I feel like that's the way that the world is leading, but but it looks you said that's it. But it looks cool. I don't know. I'm interested to hear what y'all think. What do you think? Heather, what do you think?
Oh, sure. God, always pick me. God damn it. I was last to be picked in line.
I was about to pick Kuya P, and then last time I remember I kept picking Kuya P. So now this time
I try to rotate properly with y'all.
Try to rotate.
You're fine. I'm really excited for this. I mean, Pedro Pascal is another one of those people who could sit in a field of grass and do absolutely nothing for 3.5 hours, and I'd pay to watch that. Him being a dad is only better. Like, he's the best dad, best brother, best everything he can be. I've only played the original game. I know that people are really excited about the new ones coming out. I really enjoyed the game. I'm really excited to see this dynamic. And it looks, honestly, when it comes to HBO shows in general, it's actually one of my most anticipated HBO shows in 2023. So.
Ooh, okay. Kuya P, I guess that leaves you. What are you thinking, bro?
To be the Last of Us, to talk about Last of Us.
Yeah. The Last of Us to talk about Last of Us.
I'm excited for it, bro. I can't wait. Wish I played the game. I own the games, but did not play them. They're still in the plastic wrap. Yes, nice. I know. Okay. Problem. It's time. What is time?
Anyways, you have them on Xbox or you have?
I have them on PlayStation. Dude, I have it on PlayStation in the plastic and Xbox in the plastic. Yeah. Okay. Terrible.
Wait for my Stray, by the way.
Stray. Which is here as well. Yeah.
That's
all the things. I got Guardians of the Galaxy on PS4 here in the plastic still. Time. What is time? Anyway, I'm excited, Glenn. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to watch it. Much like I share Peacock with you. So thank you.
Right.
So I'm excited. I can't wait for this. First series coming up soon that will that I'm ready to dive in just engorge. I'm ready.
It's almost here. Engorge. It's
get bigger. Get
words.
Bigger.
Right, words. What are words? What is time? What is words?
We're going deep on this podcast. Welcome to We Are Having an Existential Crisis here on Nerds for the World.
We're engorged and going deep. Maybe that should be the name.
Eat to excess. I was like, what is even the definition of an engorged? Eat to excess.
There you go.
Cause to swell with blood, water, or another fluid.
There you go.
I'm ready to just devour this series.
Definitely.
There you go.
Do that.
There you go. And I must have a dirty mind because I was thinking something totally different.
Glenn, you and me.
Okay, we're
what's wrong? See what's wrong with you people? You were hanging out at Exotica too long, Glenn.
Possibly. Maybe his screw got loose when I met TaylorMade. If y'all check out the video, you can see why the screw.
Y'all check out that interview with Glenn and TaylorMade, y'all.
But yeah, man, and you know what? It's great that you did Last of Us because that is the last of our picks for the streaming, and it's a great way to wrap this all up. I'm very excited, man.
There we go. Great pick, Glenn. I think all these series, I'm seeing all of the things we're watching. I'm definitely going to check that out. So let's head over to feature films. My top pick. Did we already talk films for this year? Oh no, we didn't. So before we get into our top picks, I'm gonna toss it to you, Heather. Let's go over the list of films we know dropping this year, and then we'll give our individual picks of our most anticipated.
Sure. So we have a couple of. It's as always, we kind of do the comics and heavy, but there's a lot. We have Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which is ironically something that Kuya P said he was interested in. I am actually rather surprised about that. We have the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. That is, unless someone has a meeting. If you have a meeting on Friday, please tell us now so we can properly reschedule. We have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Blue Beetle, which is as long as they keep your fingers crossed. They've already canceled one. But Blue Beetle, which is supposed to be all in Spanish, which is awesome. And we also have Dune Part Dos. What I love about that series is that, even Glenn said this earlier, that people are coming into that film franchise and they've never read the books. They've never seen any of the previous ones. It was really great to see more of that passion. And I'm just swallowing air. It's fine. I'm not dying. And I'm just going to yell this out real quick. This is all of our favorite on our lists, but we thought it'd be fair because it would cheat, and it's not fair for any of us to pick this. Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is arriving this June. It's clearly going to be the number one for everyone, so we didn't put it out because we knew it was already going to win.
Right, exactly.
So check out our trailer react that's on the channel. All the vibes. That was good. Obvious number one from me, Heather, Glenn. So we have other picks, and I guess I'll kick us off. There's already react actually for this, my other pick on the channel. But we're gonna watch it anyway because we're doing our 2023 most anticipated. So here's mine, Barbie, y'all.
Yeah, P.
Since the beginning of
we
time,
made Spider-Man not the thing, so I had to go with something else.
Since the first little girl ever existed.
And I have an argument why this is a comic book movie.
Dolls.
Go watch that review.
But the dolls were always and forever baby dolls.
Baby doll.
Until.
No, a sex doll. Yeah.
The Charlie vibes still.
Oh wow, was that necessary?
Absolutely, baby dolls are the worst.
That was so silly.
Can't wait. Super excited. Barbie, y'all. Man, what do you think about Barbie? You were making.
Yeah, I'm definitely shocked that was your pick. I'm definitely shocked that was your pick for number one. Because
Spider-Man's my true number one, but we ruled that out.
Yeah, sure. I'm surprised it's your pick for number 2, but it looks great. It looks interesting. I love the cast. I love what we saw there. It's all going to be about what the story is based, because they have all the pieces to make it very interesting, very fun. And I think Margot Robbie is, she's one of our gems, that we have here. She's doing amazing things. Just her, like you said, the look that she had. If you notice, the way she put her hand by her side was very like Barbie-esque. Like, I think she probably did a lot of the nuance of the character. But to see her go from like a Harley Quinn to Barbie is, it's a drastic change, and she pulls it off well, especially in this trailer. I'm excited. You know what? It looks like it's going to be campy, goofy, and especially how they threw the baby in the air and it just turns into the Barbie logo. So like, it's just so ridiculous that it's great. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what you're going to get. It's going to be like silliness, and I'm with it. I'm for it. I'm here for it. Good pick, man. Good pick. It threw me off, but good pick. I like it.
Thank you, sir. Heather, we did I think the react together for Barbie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excited.
Absolutely. Go watch our react. Seriously, go do it. I explain how Barbie is a comic film. It is a comic film. Do it. Go watch it.
All the things. All right, Heather, I'm gonna toss it to you with your other anticipated pick outside of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Absolutely. I would like to personally thank, I believe it's Warner Brothers that does it, John, for the birthday present. Thank you so much. John Wick, Chapter 4.
Ooh, okay, Heather.
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
And why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
I like the song.
New days, don't it? New ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont.
Challenge you to single combat.
Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
Blue pill or red pill?
You need a gun.
Oh wait, different scene.
My friend, it's hard to die.
If you win, the table will honor its word. You'll have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws, only one can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise
It's hard to die.
will result in execution.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
I want you to find your peace. But a good death only comes after a good life.
Oh, yeah.
You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to die.
Excited.
Right? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so, all right. So we have been waiting. John Wick, a lot of people were kind of disappointed with number 3, kind of fell off, but it was a very good central point. John Wick 4 finally sees Keanu Reeves versus Donnie Yen. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want that fight? And of course, I will always love the double tap. Keanu Reeves being the most important person to understand rule number 2. Double tap. Double tap. All right. Let's start with you, Glenn.
Well, I'm looking at the John Wick trailer and I see that like his tie is an hourglass, which I think is so creative or whatever. And here's what I think of the John Wick series is like a realistic Fast and the Furious kind of just like crazy action. The stunt work is amazing. Have you seen Keanu do the courses or whatever? Like he's surgical with that thing, and it's like legit when they're going through this stuff. It's like legit stuff that if you were an expert at guns and marksmanship, you could possibly pull this stuff off. Obviously, they get multiple takes, but in this world, everybody is an expert at what they're doing. I love it. I love the series. I love that they took a movie. This is the one time when I'm like, a sequel is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love that they created a universe from like the John Wick, the first one. You know what I mean? It was just a very interesting film that all of a sudden just expanded. And was it a comic book before this, or was it a graphic novel before this? So just a totally original idea.
The original concept.
However,
the story does continue in comic. It is not just additional additional fun things. There is continued canon in comic book. Go to your local comic shop.
I love it. Go to your local comic shop. I love this. I'm excited for John Wick 4. I love seeing the stunt work. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. They got a Skarsgård. Anytime you got a Skarsgård in something, it's going to be good. You know what I mean? Any of the Skarsgårds, they act their butts off. I'm excited.
Fair. Kuya P.
I'm super excited. Keanu Reeves was my wife's childhood crush. I still have the pencil sketching when we became one and all of our stuff was put together. She has this book. Yeah, I'm embarrassing her right now if she ever were to watch this. Like of just all her scraps of anything she saw that had Keanu in it. She put this book together of just she was crushing hard over Keanu. And I got a chance to meet him at New York Comic-Con. One of the most, you've all seen the reporting. One of the best humans on the planet who will just do anything for you, and just a personable guy. Seeing the John Wick series come together, like Glenn's point, who knew that they were going to make a universe out of it? They did it, succeeded. It's amazing. It's inspiring. It's creative. It's insane. It's Fast and the Furious, but with guns. I love it. Can't wait for it. And I'm excited to go to Heather's with comic knowledge to see what Keanu is going to do with Ron Garney with his Berserker series that they did a campaign for it. It's comic, and I know they're going to do some film stuff with it as well down the road. So I'm excited for that. But John Wick Chapter 4, great pick, Heather.
Nice, Heather. Solid.
And then down to.
So down the line, let's get on that line to Glenn's.
Let's get on that line.
Get on that line.
Line. All right. Listen. For my final pick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I am a comedian and I have comedian friends, and one of my comedian friends has popped up in this new movie that if the trailer is any indication and the reaction to the trailer is any indication, it is taking the world by storm. It took the internet by storm when it came out on Twitter. It was crazy. I'm sure y'all had all that. And I think we just talked about John Wick becoming a universe or whatever. I feel like I don't know what's going to happen, but it seems outlandish enough that it could create its own universe, like Sharknado, like all these other crazy movies. But I am anticipated because it came out of nowhere, and I'm like, I need to see this. This looks ridiculous. It looks outlandish, and it looks like something that I would think of if I was on cocaine and in the woods. I'd want to check out Cocaine Bear. Let's look at him.
Medic!
That's my boy.
What is that?
That's my boy right there.
Beth, we should go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that. Let's see what kind of effect that has on
The bear fucking did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
A bear? It was four!
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Get higher, baby. Oh, you got cocaine on you, bro. You fat.
It kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Out of its mind. Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear?
Shoot it, man! Bear speeder!
Higher, baby, and don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
I can't wait to get in line.
Get in line, check it out. Listen, the marketing for it is great. I wonder if they're going to give you a bump as you go into the theater to check it out. No, I really don't. But it's insane. It looks crazy, but you're wondering, and now I'm wondering, how has it not ever happened? And of course, when you have that thought, you're like, oh Lord, don't let these white people go out here and start giving cocaine to bears. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. But it's so 2023.
It's true, especially since it's already been done. Dear other white people, it's already been done. This is based off a true story. Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
We don't need to see a bear on cocaine. We don't need to see a lion on cocaine. We don't need to see a tiger on cocaine.
No tigers. Oh no, please don't. Please don't. For the sake of Joe Exotic, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes.
So this, as you can see, it's elicited so much joy from us just watching the trailer that it made me be like, it has to be my most anticipated movie. There's tons of movies that are coming out this year. Blue Beetle's coming out. I really want to see that. The new Indiana Jones, which I want to see how they flip that. Spider-Verse, of course. Dungeons and Dragons, I'm a huge nerd. Shazam is coming out. Of course, you got all the Marvel stuff that's coming out. Ant-Man's coming back. Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out. But my attention has been captured by a bear on cocaine, and I can't be happier. It looks great. Can't wait to see it. I've rambled enough. Heather, what do you think? What was your thought?
Gail Simone, you did a wonderful job in this trailer. If you have done any better in the film itself, I support you. I'm kidding. Don't get mad at me, Gail. I promise. I love you very much. I know you're not a bear. I'm really excited. This movie looks goofy as fuck, and I am so excited for people to be taken aback by it. And every single asshole who said this is going to be a stupid movie, just, they literally just completely thrown by how good this movie is going to be. It's going to be horrible in all of the best ways. Like, it's going to be bad in all the best ways.
Right? Doesn't it look like it's like outlandish, but it looks like it was treated with like respect in that craziness. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look cheesy, or it doesn't look like stupid. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like the actors are dumb. It looks like they got good actors in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elizabeth Banks directed it. She's hilarious in her own right. So I'm sure behind the camera, she's going to be able to bring that out. Of course, I got to give a shout out to my man, Scott Seiss. I've performed with him before. That means I'm 1 degree of separation from being this amazing. But it just looks great. I think it's going to win an Oscar.
You thought I threw down the gauntlet? Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
Oscar worthy.
We're throwing down gauntlets all over the place up in here.
Cocaine Bear will win an Oscar. You know why? Because everyone in Hollywood's on cocaine.
That's fair. That's a fair statement right there.
So of course it's going to win.
They see themselves in the bear.
They see themselves in the bear. I'm telling you, dude. You know what I mean? If The Rock grew hair, he would be that bear. Bars.
Yo,
Kuya P, what's up?
So for me, man, I'm ready to get in line. I had the pleasure of working with another Wire alum that's in this, Isaiah Whitlock, who you saw there, who made the phrase "shit." Who, his classic phrase. I think this is gonna be the shit. Shout out to Isaiah, one of the greatest guys that I had the opportunity to work with when I was on the Wire, and Christian Convery, who you saw in there, the young boy. I interviewed him for NRW for his series on Netflix, Sweet Tooth, based on the comic from Image Comics, and he was a great kid. It's great to see him. Great convo with that young man, and so it's great to see him in this. Brother, I'm ready to get in line, and shout out to you with your homie that is there in that opening scene of the trailer, man. Like, that's amazing, man. Like, I'm ready for this one as well.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be really, really fun. And like you said, Isaiah Whitlock, like to have one word and then make that iconic.
Yeah, right.
You're doing some things, bro. So just more opportunities up to bat.
Good dude.
I want to see that dude win. I want to see Scott win. I want to see Elizabeth Banks win. I just think it's going to be a really amazing time in the movie. And it, like, how often does something original come out that we see? And it's like, it's not a spinoff. It's not a it's not all these different things. And it looks like it's going to be good, man. It's got my homegirl Carrie Russell in it and Matthew Rhys. So we have the Americans in there. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, but so we got the Americans in there.
I'm excited for Elizabeth Banks, yo. She's, evolving as, as an actor, but also, getting behind this camera, she's awesome, dude. She's a talent.
Oh, and little Ice Cube's in there.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be solid. It's a great movie. I think it was treated well. The story was treated with respect, but as much like it's got to be outlandish, because when you hear the words Cocaine Bear, you're like, it's got to be outlandish. I'm there for it. And you know what? I'm also here if there is a sequel, because I wouldn't mind being a derivative. I wouldn't.
There we go. Let's make it happen. Everybody, Glenn Lawrence, Heather Hurd,
and Cocaine Bear 2.
Those are our 2023 most anticipated. Let us know how y'all feel, if we're on point, if we're missing something. But yeah, we're ready to dive in. We're hungry for 2023 to escape from the reality of the world that we spoke of at the very beginning, because we need it. So, Glenn Lawrence, how can the people reach out and level up with you?
Y'all know me, levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter, Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook, as well as IG. Please holler at me and make that campaign of Glenn and Cocaine Bear 2 happen.
Let's go. Make that hashtag.
Make that hashtag.
Yeah. Heather, don't hurt us. How can they reach out to you?
Don't worry. I only hurt. I'm not going to say that on. No. It's fine. It's fine. You can find me at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok, IG, and Hive.
There you go. The amazing Glenn Lawrence, the lovely Heather Hertz. It's your boy Kuya P. Follow me at the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive. Of course, here with Heather and Glenn, the whole squad at the NRW and Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let us know what y'all are looking forward to in 2023. Peace. 202.
Why don't we do four? 3?
I was trying to go to the 20.
203. I messed it up too.
We're out here, y'all.